So Skyloft, this giant podium thing is just kind of hidden in their only, like, monumental tower on the island. And nobody was like...
How long have they been on this tiny little island where there's only so much you can explore?
Countless
when
generations?
the windmill, the little tiny windmill turns, the entire lighthouse turns. And nobody was ever, like, messing around with different orientations and... We even got the engineer guy with the mustache who fixes everything, and he was never like, we're just gonna turn this a little bit.
I feel like statistically at some point the windmill should have been oriented in that direction.
I feel like
Thunderdome.
Who moved it and broke it?
this inside here only adds more
Where are you
questions. Like, what were those flying things? And what was that Rainbow Island I saw?
Bad guys.
That was a, looked like a little flying gondola or some shit.
Should go to the Rainbow Island.
I think
It's
that's
appropriate for the theme.
I think that's where Tito is.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
geez.
Fucking
Just outrun him.
insect dragon or some shit.
And
Drop.
Wow. No.
Good work. Good landing. Right on the...
Whoa.
It's just Rainbow Heart Island.
So wait, if you fall off here, will the guy save you still?
Should.
You know, I'm curious.
There you go. Let
There
go.
you
Nope. Dead.
You're dead
Dead as
forever.
a doornail.
Oh, he landed on the island. It's okay. You come back around from the top. And you don't lose any hearts either.
Huh.
Wow.
Which makes sense because...
I think I just landed on a heart.
You
actually.
only thought you fell off.
Yeah. I guess I didn't fall off after all. More questions!
Where's your bird at when you're just standing on that island?
I guess I don't really need to raise my hand. This is my shit. I don't have to deal with any of your crap. More questions.
Harangued by the okay,
You're gonna have plenty of time soon.
Sideways lasers. How the hell does that... I don't even know where the main beacons that go into the belly buttons come from.
Also known as sun lasers.
What is going on with the side lasers and the...
It looks like
That is how you land.
It looks like
Nailed it.
It looks like a mossy Dalek.
My bird's
It
just like,
does.
fuck, I'm out of here.
Peace.
Exterminate the atmosphere!
Isle of Songs.
Which was way better than the silo of dongs.
I think Nathan would disagree.
Makes me think of like GoldenEye 007 where you have the silo mission and it's
God.
like this big Russian this big Russian silo area that has all these rockets in it that look like dongs and you have to photograph them.
Protects the Fazadong! And all the pictures come out like fuzzy.
A little bit censored.
Is it just me, or are all of these signs still written in like the original Japanese, and they just took this splash screen and covered everything with it? Like they were too lazy to.
You know,
Is that, or are
No,
those
it looks like-
actually like random
It
symbols?
looks
Those
like
are actually
written
random symbols.
unknown.
Okay. I'm less frustrated then.
Yeah, that's not Japanese.
that ain't no Japanese.
But it's also not Hylian,
No.
Those are
which
totally
is
fine.
kind of
It's
lame.
just like
Well, it's Skyward.
gobbledygook.
Isn't the idea that this is supposed to be a
What the
prequel?
fuck kind of puzzle is this? What are all those blocks and shit?
Start slapping stuff.
Oh god.
Okay, so we've got...
Oh, so you need to get them all blue, or do you need them all green?
No,
No.
the one you hit.
Whoa, whoa,
That-
whoa, whoa, whoa,
I'm so bad at these.
whoa.
Alright, stop. No, go
Anyone-
back.
anyone
no,
played
go back.
Assassin's
No,
Creed?
No, you gotta put that one.
Shut the fuck up.
Damn.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa, man.
Yeah, no backseat puzzling.
Okay, happy
Okay.
birthday and all, but
You know, your birthday.
It's not anymore, it's 12:46.
shit. Fuck you, Vince. You're being a dick.
Okay, so we've got... Alright, so we've got two inputs. We've got this big lever thing that pushes these podiums in the middle. And those podiums line up with these big platforms on the outside, and we're trying to line up these big platforms to get across to the Isle of Songs, or the Silo of Dongs, as it may be. We're not sure. So what happens when you push it again? Just one more time.
Come on.
I think I should.
Oh.
Okay, so that platform up top is being blocked by this weird puzzly thing, and so it is not moving anymore. And that's how you line them up. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, I get it. I can dig it. So now what?
Keep talking. This is gonna take a while.
Oh dear. I just start moving stuff.
Such
as long
a
as
conundrum.
I think the better thing is just to not think. Okay, just don't think about
Okay,
it.
and
Just
then you can...
line stuff up one at a time. There you go. Those two are lined up. So let's try to find another one. It looks like each of these crystals raises up 2 platforms. None of them have just one to make it like a final one really easy or anything. I think the harder thing will. Oh, that one just has 1. Okay.
Huh.
Anyways, so that's not gonna help you get that top one in line.
No, I just have to bring it all the way.
Ah.
That's why I said keep talking.
Okay, past all of the other things that could possibly be in the way. The harder thing is that once you get them all in line, you're gonna have to get them all the way back around, which is butts. This puzzle is farts. This puzzle isn't bad farts. It's
Not too
medium,
farts.
Medium farts. There you go. Just push it all around, line it up.
Now push it real good. Push it. Push it.
Push it real good.
Anyway.
Sorry, what was that, Vince? Were you saying to do something important?
Interview question? What?
Screw you, man.
Sorry, this isn't my show. Whatever.
I'm out of interview questions.
Oh, okay. So
Oh,
what's
really?
being gay
Nathan?
like?
Do you want a player too? Because I do.
I mean,
But I'm straight, so my search may be never ending.
it's gonna be a little difficult for me if you're straight.
Yeah, no, not me and you. Maybe. Maybe.
God,
I don't know, I haven't thought about it enough.
Asking me out?
Wait,
I don't even know.
this is
you.
going way too fast. Calm down, everyone. Michael, don't look at me like that.
Have you guys been reading my journal? I don't
You're
know.
right.
I don't know. I'm kind of afraid to talk right now, lest I get a Wiimote shoved up my ass again. I'm
Good
terrified.
question. So, what is your favorite motion-based controller?
Oh, well,
I ask all my guests this.
I have not
He does.
all of your guests.
Yeah, I actually so far ask all of my guests all of these questions.
Of course. PlayStation Move, haven't touched it, and I don't think many people have, so I'm not really gonna go there.
Wait, we got ice dancing.
Oh,
Sky
whoa,
dancing.
Fee.
Also, that angel chick, who I'm trying desperately not to blink at, is
Shit.
looks totally like a creepy mannequin,
Oh god, that mouth.
or like a bad Flash
Oh,
animation.
Jesus.
Do you see that?
That's terrifying.
She
Flash
is singing,
animation.
you guys.
I don't know how it's singing. I don't really care. I ask a lot of questions. Don't care how
What
it's
is she
singing.
singing? The song that ends the earth?
I love Fi's tights.
They are pretty awesome.
I mean,
actually.
Nathan's gay, not me.
You got robo tights.
She looks so smug. That's a goddamn smug statue right there.
I dance sideways because I don't give a shit.
Ooh.
Magic fairy.
I defy gravity. I'm a robot. Ugh.
Defy gravity.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Oh, awful.
it just happened.
You should be ashamed.
I Fantasia fairy dust.
Birds. Birds.
Okay, these songs are these are pretty good songs. They may be completely lame to play, which is a whole
Yeah.
other thing. I mean, what are you taking from this? Michael and or Nathan, but not you, Vince. You don't get an answer.
About what?
This instrument. This is a
I mean-
harp.
It's so lame.
Seconded. I mean,
That's why you don't get to talk, Vince.
I guess I like that there is some rhythm involved. Most of the other games, it's just like, as long as you press the C buttons in the right order. I mean,
it's not all picky how long you hold it.
the Ocarina is always a favorite in my heart and in my childhood. But really, I think Wind Waker did it best, where there was rhythm, positioning, a little bit of difficulty involved, but also still some really cool songs and something that you know, wasn't just moving your hand back and forth.
You're not a fan of just moving your hand back and forth?
Not under these
I mean,
circumstances.
Not when you're playing around?
push it.
Do. What do you think, Michael?
Yeah.
Thanks, dude! Alright, I'm taking over then. Okay, so, this harp is dicks. That's what it is. The best thing that I can say about it is that this Link definitely runs around with swinging his sword the same way he plays his harp. Son, you play harp like you swing a sword. And I don't know what that is supposed to mean. Except that maybe...
Wave your arms around.
He looks like a dork when he's running around with his sword. He looks just as much like a dork.
Did you just kill it?
Yes.
Flash it to death.
I rushed.
Is that wing attack?
Yeah, apparently.
That's kind of cool. But just it's a glorified QuickTime event without really any kind of major output. I was reading an awesome article the other day about
It's a QuickTime event with one button.
yeah.
Left and right.
Plus, it was cool with the ocarina because even if you didn't need to play a song, you could still play it just for funsies. I mean, with this, it's like,
You run around playing the same thing over
I
and
can
Yeah.
still run around strumming.
well, yeah, but you can't play a specific song, can you? There you go.
Kinda.
I mean, I like
You
playing
can
my
play a
song
specific
repeatedly.
register. You can play just the high notes, or just the low notes, or just the middle notes. And I feel like there's some kind of way you can control the pitch if you do it right. Probably.
I mean, I'm all for the theremin of time, really.
We're all on board with this. Good. We'll make Beach
We're
Boys
right-
songs
We're
all
right
day.
to Nintendo.
We'll get
More idea.
We'll get that guy from the Beach Boys on it because he's just the biggest theremin lover.
That's drum it real.
But I was reading this blog about the inputs and outputs of games and how it kind of talked about its base in like choose your own adventure novels, where the input is or sorry, it's not really inputs and outputs. I feel awful not remembering how they call it, but where it goes arg. So you have, gosh, I'm totally blanking right now. But it's more like it's like the Skinner box techniques, where you have what you are doing, what you are putting in, and then the game does its stuff, and then you get an output. So for a choose your own adventure novel, which is kind of like a game where you have to go down these paths. You do your input, which is making a choice, right? And then you turn a page, and the turning the page is the mechanic that you really don't control. And then your output is what happens on the other side of the page.
So in video games, kind of like the risk-reward thing.
Yeah. Where you get a little bored. It's not like totally random in Choose Your Own Adventure books.
Yeah.
Just like it's not random in games. There's a lot of context that leads you to the choices that you make. Where that version of Your Own Adventure books in games is the QuickTime event, which God of War exemplifies.
Yeah.
Is they pioneered it in the best way, where the thing that you do versus what you get out of it is maximized for the least amount of input for the most amount of satisfaction, while still challenging you to make you push buttons more.
Yes.
Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, because God of War did it fantastically. Of course, it's also very simple, so everything jumps on board. And I'm really, my biggest worry is that this is jumping on that bandwagon. That this is taking cues where Nintendo is always, with their first-party games, has always been about innovation. And even after this one, I mean, Mario 3D came out. Brilliant game! Brilliant platforming, some of the best you are going to get right now. And I have nothing but good things to say after you beat the main part of the game. You get to the secret levels, of course, because that's the second 2/3 of the game. The little baby part is beating the game, which is kind of weird. But with this game, you get this harp. The instruments are usually a big part of the game. In that, as the hero of time, that's your implement for, you know, controlling the plot, and progressing the plot, and doing all these wacky, cool, adventuring things. And in this game, it's like, well, you can wave your hand around.
Well, that was
Did you
kind of
just-
dicks.
Yeah, he
Don't
gets-
waste Beetle's time.
Is it just me or does Beetle remind you guys of Doom 2?
A little bit,
Yes.
Yeah, I can see it now.
Okay.
He just needs a little bit of wordplay and ambidextrousness. And yeah, you got. Yup, that's pretty apt. Although most of kind of the haircut and the work ethic
And the giant nose.
and the giant nose. I don't even remember what I was ranting. What am I ranting about? I'm ranting about harps.
It sucks.
Which I feel, if there's any reason that it sucks, and it's not all bad. I mean, a harp is an awesome instrument. There's not much going on with the harp. You're just kind of swinging it back and forth when you're told to. There's no real time besides when you're playing for butterflies, which is not all that advantageous, but I mean it is to an extent. Nope, can't go to the sky from there. You can just save. Weird bird.
How do you get the harp in this game again?
Oh, she chucks it at you. Zelda just
kind of.
Unlike Ocarina of Time, where she literally just lobs it into a river and is
Well,
like,
see,
"Oh, I suck at throwing." She
the other
like
thing
laser beams it at
Is
you.
that with Ocarina of Time, I mean, the very first instrument you get is this hugely emotionally significant item from your best friend in the world.
Yeah.
And, you know, the kind of evolution of that is getting the Ocarina of Time, from Zelda, which was more important, but...
I'm trying to remember where it comes from in Wind Waker.
In Wind Waker?
I think you just get it.
Yeah, the bow just gives it.
Yeah, doesn't it come with the bow?
Oh, right.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know.
I feel like in this game, the harp...
What was it in Twilight Princess? Did we even have it?
Is there?
Knock it?
No, you really.
I really.
But yeah,
Gosh.
you howled,
Oh.
but that was the only real reason you ever howled was to deal with the special abilities. It wasn't plot related.
Oh.
That's so weird.
Huh. Did you like at least get to change day into night and stuff?
No.
I don't. Gosh, how
Did
come
you at least get to stun Rita or something?
we don't have any Redead in this game? Just hobokins.
Those things terrified me.
Just what are these? Hoko boblins? Goblins?
Bokoblins.
Bokoblins from Hoboken.
Totally not a reference to goblins at all. Don't look into it.
That's like the only enemy in all of the underneath of Skyloft is.
We've got those, and we've got the blobs, which change a little bit from region to region, but are pretty standard.
They just have blobs and goblins.
Goblobs.
Goblobs.
Goblin.
What is the loblog? Bob.
Bob.
Sounds like an elder god.
Loblog.
What is the reference from?
Loblog.
It's from Arrested
From
Development.
Arrested Development.
Every reference is from Arrested Development, let's be real.
Yep.
How do I go that way?
So now where are you going?
Oh yeah, you gotta go down and around and get over to
Yeah,
the
what-
big
Hey,
guy.
look, some
Kick
some little
waves,
chicken nuggets.
What
All
happened plot-wise anyway?
ball bodians.
I feel like I missed something.
I feel like I haven't been paying attention.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to find the trial gates?
Oh.
Or something?
Oh right, you're now searching. You're searching for trial. Let's. Okay, I need some plot breakdown like right now. So what we are doing is we are dousing. We went to the center of some weird big pile of songs.
Right.
At which point, that's kind of nice. We went all the way there, did the big puzzle, and what we did was we unlocked the ability to douse for gates, which we need to douse for gates to go and to find the dungeons. Unlock the gates, go to find the dungeons to get the eternal flames from each of these 3 areas. and that makes our sword bigger, or some kind of weird suggestive thing. Oh, crap, I'm dropping everything.
And then we can Skyward Strike.
So that we can Skyward Strike and make the club, the old lady's club, better when we light up the thing, and it'll show us where Zelda is.
Yeah.
And what's Zelda doing?
We don't know. We still don't know
She's
what
off
Zelda's
doing her own
doing.
thing.
And that whole thing is its own mess. We have,
To the right,
we're
to the
just,
right.
we're kind of grasping here
No,
at
left.
a plot that
And there you go. It's in that direction.
it's the tree. The tree is the key.
Okay, I can't. There's no one word.
What? It's tree key.
Yeah.
What happens?
Stealing feathers.
You know,
from
I
birds.
think actually what happens is that he does use all the bird, and the fact that he just shoves most of it in his mouth, and he saves
Just a
one
couple
single-
feathers.
He saves the one feather that
Uh-oh.
gets out.
Are you a bad enough dude to take on 2 of these? Because Michael
Dick
isn't.
Babas.
Michael
Dick
isn't.
Babas.
Where's my shield?
Holy dick tits.
C button?
Gonna
There it
kill
is.
you.
Nope. Don't be so
Just
trite.
like-
You cannot stab at it. Oh, from
They are
behind.
just brutal today.
What did that do?
People who don't give a shit.
It's true. Can you like parry with your sword? Or with your shield, I mean?
Yes.
There you go.
Wow, it uses up all your
Oh,
your shield stuff's going
I
down
wouldn't do that
hella,
again.
hella, brah.
Fi's like, stop that.
Not sure what you're doing out there, but
Wow, it does refill really fast. That's
So
kinda
basically, yeah, it's just don't shield too much in one fight.
nice. Okay, I think that's reasonable. We don't shield anyway.
Nope.
It hasn't been all that
Wait,
useful.
wasn't there
except
like
for,
a loosely packed rock gate that you could have potentially bombed open?
Yeah, bomb that thing. That's but it's that way still.
Oh, well, whatever.
Could have found some rupees, man.
No, Fi would definitely like jump up and tell me as soon as that happens.
There's the wall, right there. Bam! Go get it. Zelda is off doing her. What is that? Tales of Symphonia. This is your guys' game.
Yeah.
Oh,
that
her.
is.
For regeneration quest.
Yes.
She's gonna save Silverant.
What's her name?
Colette.
Colette,
The Chosen.
the Chosen of Silverant, and her regeneration quest. This is the exact same. This is the exact same point. Is that she's this like religious deity of this land, which so far doesn't have a main name.
But Solon,
guess
you
it's
don't
Hyrule,
understand. Colette is already.
Vince, you bitch.
Dang it. I'm done. You have played way too much of that game.
Hey, you brought up POS.
Yeah, that was my bad. Hey, butterflies, go. There it is.
Butterflies, no.
That is definitely it right there.
It's glowing, there's butterflies, this is all new.
It's a natural gas fume. Just gonna pass out.
It's a...
Because that's how real bug catchers operate. They just kind of flail their nets around. Just shake it. That really attracts the insects. They really like that.
I can criticize the crap out of this game, but the bug catching is awesome. It is so silly and the...
I do
but
really
mean,
like
catch.
the crafting element they added to this game.
Uh-huh. There's a lot of good things that they put into this game.
For show.
The plot not as
The plot and
substantial.
core gameplay, not so much.
Ouch. Although there's a point to where the core gameplay is the dungeons, and those are good. Those have not been disappointing in a lot of ways. Here we go, let's do this again. Whoa. Whoa.
It's the same thing. I'm pretty sure we're playing a different song, but it's the same thing.
Make a flower.
Aw.
Do any of the circles go like really fast or anything even?
Just speed up for
This
me.
is
like-
the second time we've had, well, third, I guess, counting 3.
It is pretty.
Yeah. Very nice.
She's just
She just looks like she's screaming.
she's belting it out.
That guy's in the back, like, I don't know.
I'm the lead singer of Wham!
Why is everything dark all of a sudden?
Before you go go open up this dungeon.
There's a strange mark on the ground, guys. Just so you know.
Where did that come from?
Thrust it.
Kinky. So, Link, when is Link coming out of the closet?
Well, I mean, I don't think
Thrust
he
it
can
in. What are you doing?
technically kind of leave,
So, there won't be much pillow talk.
yeah. I mean,
Where's my goddamn bird statue?
Link and Chic, man.
Wow. Going straight for